Okay, so that was the very first conquest I'm doing for this run. I actually weren't going for Yuan. I was going to try and do a industrializing the Ming, but you know, Korea just became too powerful of a threat on my border. The goal, of course, is to just industrialize Ming, because as Ming, you start out with a very small population. Well, lots of population spread over many tiles. I want a few tiles with lots of population. So we're gonna just be trying to get as many of these countries. Can you be? Oh well, I am going against Yerevan, so I mean Kochen. So I will be attacking Kochen. Yeah, Kochen is getting themselves killed. So Operation Snack on Kochen is go. Do this and immediately declare war upon the Kochenese. See if we can seize as much tiles as possible. Also, we should be very wary of the Mongolian threat. Also, let's not finish off Cochin just so we can starve out that Mongolian remnant. I'm gonna block off pieces of Cochin. Hope he doesn't somehow run that tile well tiles. Oh, well, thanks. We're using this war as a way of improving relations with our to-be allies. Our main goal is not to conquer the entire region, but to form a power block that can be used to dominate the area. And with it split in roughly 3 parsecs, and with all the other powers having eaten their part of it, it leaves me with the largest parsec of it. Of course, we will be eating up the large parsec as we are going to attack the Mongols eventually. But with our very good relations with the Yarvani, we should be able to ally them, or even better, unify with the Kingdom of Yarvan. If we are able to, this will allow us to gain cores over the land. And actually, we might not attack the Mongols. We might become the defender of East Asia. Well, Asia. We are still dealing with the administrative problems of taking so much land in such a small time, but that can be solved in due time. With most of our borders secure, there's only but one thing. Will they unify with us? Why is the relationship actively decreasing? I hope he doesn't do anything stupid. Please unify with me. If it's not a unification automatically, then we're just gonna go for the alliance offer. Instead, yeah, that's a good Nara alliance. That's gonna get most of Manchuria on our side. Uzbek managed to land, so Korea's on the ropes. Um, we'll wait until Mongolia finishes off that. With the huge Korean territory being added to our great imperial realm, there is not but only a few pieces of Korea that are not part of our imperial realms. Those pieces being the Korean conquested territories from the former pretty decent, what the hell is that again? Jin Sao, however you pronounce that. But with our great alliance bloc in the north protecting the northern provinces, there is no threat from the Manchurians. And I wouldn't even mind allying the Mongol state. In fact, a way to ally the Mongols would be to have these guys declare war on us. And also would be to have the Chagatai. No, Chagatai is so much of a problem to deal with right now. Yes, let's do this. That should actually improve our relationship with the Mongols by a great sum. It should also improve the Mongols' relationship of our allies. And in this peace, we would want that our allies do not do I be greedy and actually take the land from my allies? Hmm. Or we could just actually, yes, it is a rightful clay, so I will be rightfully handing it to my allies, and it should be pretty easy, perhaps perchance. Oh, he's not like my government, and he wants my provinces. What provinces do you want from me? Those can be arranged. Those can be arranged. Use these and this. Yeah, sure. I don't mind giving those because Mongolia is gonna be. It's my government. I can easily become a horde. Okay, he wants me to switch government type, so I can easily become a horde, which will help. Okay, now a horde. Now can we get alliance? Distance between border and allies. Hmm. I was meaning to become a horde anyway, so like I don't really mind. Huh. So yeah, let's just I guess integrate our subject of this guy, Euroger, which is gonna technically boost I think our it's like 100% Chinese by the way, but I gave it just for the possibility of getting an alliance with Mongolia. That should raise our chances of alliance with Mongolia by a bit. Since we only have like a handful of allies. Now I think we should make we should go against the Shagatayans. Yeah, we're gonna get Shagatai. Which goddamn which will allow us to potentially ally the Mongols and add them to a great cooperation pact. States allied in one goal to end war by causing it. Very returning of us, you might say. But I'd say you are the most returned overall, as to think that war is not the way to peace is a faulty narrative. Also, I'm wondering, even after this, will the Mongols say no? And if it is such, then we've just given a potential rival a good amount of land and wasted our own time on the Mongols joining us. But if the Mongols see it fit to not join our gracious alliance, then we cannot but put them to the sword. Will the Mongols fall? I hope they do not, because I've already spent a great amount of time and effort gaining the Mongols' trust. Now they're fully swinging. Ah, well, we'll accept. Okay. Yep. Okay. So you stop moving. Mongolia, please. Okay. Yeah. There's no more I can do. We just need to go to war. We need to go to war to stop Mongolia from falling. We need the Chagatayans to stop their invasion, which is of course going to open us up to an invasion from Chagatai. So get ready. for most of our lives to be lost in this. I really just couldn't let Mongolia, lose to Chagatai. They've already spent a good amount of money and time building up our relations. And if it was seen fit that we would. Oh, yes, I should, of course. I must make sure I have improved relations. I must make sure we have military access just in case the territories flip over to the Mongols, which is a high percentage chance that this may occur. We will actually be trying to go for a white peace with Chagatai as we have really no reason to be at war with them. We just went to war to secure our potential ally. Actually, now that I think about it, we can possibly use this war to establish a vassal over in the far western lands. Ah, I think we can let Mongolia handle the rest of the Chagatai invasion force while we focus on redistributing our armies and focusing on crushing the remnants. If he has like a 2000 stack, we get folded. So I'ma just move some troops east. With the lands almost secure, the peace team should, by all right, be enormous. As Shagatai, if they do not pull out every stop and pull out another, I don't know, 2000 stack army, which I am betting they do. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Like, just speak of the devil, because I think the only way we're this is if I pull out an Ajit and cast War Nosuke Domain Expansion, where I will now also try and piece out his Shagatai for warps. It is going to absolute shit. The armies failed. Oh, extra army. I didn't realize I had that much. Yeah, we win. Just got up the remnant um, Mongol campaign forces for another attack from the Chagatai. Then we should be able to crush Homeland Chagatai and sweep across. Plus, with the Chagatans losing supply, that should be it. So then, that Northern Army's gonna fall. Yeah, Mongol gets back on their land. Chagatai should run out of fuel. By fuel, I mean supply. Very soon. There's no way Chagatai survives this. Unless they somehow break through that province. But just in case they're coming for their homeland, let's send some troops backwards to defend it. That north is all open. Half here and it's gonna have back to block this province so he can get through. Also, this will pretty much. I don't think I'm actually taking this as a general polity. This most likely on the subject as I am already overstretched going this far west. I may even see the Europe our scholars keep talking about, whatever that is. Or I may come into conflict with the great Timor-led empire. Oh my god. Imagine if we get cut off from our supply and then we have to run back east and we just die before we can get out. Yeah, that's how much troops you got? Oh, just a small bit. I think I'd crush that with a small unification of battalions. With the problems of the realm almost being solved, now we must come to the peace treaty. He's gonna swing. Oh, he didn't. Please. Okay, yeah, that Shagadai should be dead. Shagadai should be dead. No way Shagadai has manpower. How the hell does Shagadai have manpower? How do you still have a functioning army? This makes no sense. Like, actually, this makes no sense. How do you have a functioning army? Finish off Shagadai from Blizz. Now, let's bring Shagadai to the peace treaty. And for this, I guess we will be claiming the vast Gobi Desert as part of our Imperial realm. Yeah, I was gonna leave something separate for Shagadai to rule in my name, but that shit just looks way too saucy. Mmm, Ming. God, that's such a beautiful realm. We should so far, like, into Shagatai, or Shagatai once was. I guess from this position of power, we should now focus on allying the great and powerful Mongolians, or potentially unifying. Yes, unification is, of course, is a goal for all of these alliances, but there's only a small percentage chance that, perchance, that they unify us. And if they fail, I won't force it because they are pretty much more valuable to me as an ally. That's another ally added to our great realms. Now, that leaves with some chaotic borders. Actually, I might actually, I will start improving with Shagatai, and I will actually not improve, well, start insulting the petty horde of Caradel. I don't know why I'm insulting him, just am. Is my relationship supposed to be that bad? I think that's enough to make it weaker for you to play like I'm playing currently. But it's not gonna nerf me. Because I'm invincible. Okay, let's sort out the Eastern question. And by the Eastern question, I mean we're kicking these dumbasses off the continent. They're getting off the continent. I don't want them on the continent. You know, we could probably intervene in this and gain basically form the Mongols if we intervene right now. But no. So we're gonna turn our big eye host back east. Actually, no, let's not turn our host back east because that's actually, it's gonna take us way too long to move troops back that far east. Instead, we should leave a host over there so we can actually defend those provinces. Army-wise, it is scattered along these areas. Let's just centralize our westernmost armies into one powerful organization so that we can control the provinces of the far, far, far west with impunitive ease. Mm. You see, like, I would love to do videos that are longer than 1 hour, but for some reason, every time I do those, I just can't put them on YouTube. Oh, so that's just that integrated. Yeah, now let's gonna focus back on the Western situation. In the West, the goal is to get this man off the damn continent. I want nothing to do with you, and I want you to die. I want you off my continent, you waste of space. Get off my continent. Guess we're doing this the hard way, not the easy one. Let's get up some extra levies. The powerful Chinese army will not allow such disrespect to languish upon our coastline. With these disgusting borders existing, it puts a shame on the great Chinese country. Hmm. Hmm. If I move you up north, and I should be able to kick this man out, yeah. Let's just try and kick him out of the continent. He's gonna get like 1,000 troops, something, like a blink of an eye. Because he's gonna be his turn temporarily. Gosh, gosh. He starts swinging, and now in English, should just kick him off the continent. That's the entire goal. To just kick him off the continent. Get off the continent. That's the entire reason we're doing this. We want him off our continent. We want the entirety of Korea to be under the ownership of landed powers. Now in the peace, seeing as these guys are our allies, I have no really problem with giving some of this land to them. Specifically, just some Korean provinces. Specifically that and that. Just because it makes the border look better. Yeah, also, like, our group pretty much unifies, I think, all of northern. Yeah, as it gives we make most of our money from here. Anyways, our group pretty much unifies most of the Chinese area, as you would call it, if I own it, which I'm probably not gonna for a while. Hmm. Yeah, now to kick off the last Japanese power off the continent. Because I hate the Japanese. Get off my damn continent, you shine. You ching-chang. Ching-chang. Being racist to yourself. Yeah, and welcome to the western. What the hell? You subjugated Murawat? I've never seen them actually subjugate a nation. This is breaking news. I've never seen them actually subjugate a nation. Wow, wait, they can do that? Wait, what? What in the unnormal shit is this? Anyways, let's get rid of this last holding of the Japanese. Get off my continent, you damn bastard. Get off my continent. We don't want you in here anymore. Get off my continent. No way that puts me at war with my ally. Okay. Yep, that's that. And we're gonna give these to Yarvan. Do you have cores on this land? You do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Yarvan. That's that. Yeah, that's Europe, the land secured. I mean, China, North China secured. Under a Patrick Valantis. Now I should probably focus on gaining Tibet as an ally or a direct holding. You know that one thing when a girl's covered in mustard? And it is our capital position, our borders are ugly, but our allies make our borders look so cute. Except for this, which I probably should keep and then give it to Mongolia. That shit burns my eyes. We're gonna try and get Oirat to join the alliance to complete our northern alliance chain. Timur's always either do horrible or do so good. I guess that's gonna be all for now, because I want to go and do something else other than recording videos. We could also easily start integrating our allies and form Yuan, which for some reason only has 2 million people. You make this understand. I don't know, make this make sense. You're telling me all of Europe, double the population of all of China, or even India. Like, this dude here has almost as much population as like All of China except for like Beijing and the coastline. God, this shit doesn't make sense.